We are following up our story on Druthers newspaper, which was distributed to our Canada Post mailbox in Magnetawan on Wednesday, November 9th. Among its contents is an article denouncing vaccines. We confirm that one of the writers, Dr. Mark Trozzi, is being investigated by the Ontario College of Physicians and Surgeons for allegations of disgraceful, dishonorable, or unprofessional conduct in relation to communications by email and on online digital platforms regarding the COVID-19 pandemic and related issues. Also being investigated are Dr. Patrick Brian Phillips for alleged incompetence in his care of patients and in his reporting of adverse events following immunization, and Dr. Crystal Lechque, who resigned from her medical staff appointment at the Royal Victoria Regional Health Centre in Barrie while the hospital was investigating allegations into professional misconduct and failing to cooperate with investigations. Michael Alexander, the lawyer for the doctors, argued that the college has overreached its powers and called for the dismissal of any further actions. He called Dr. Trozzi a gifted ER physician, adding that Dr. Trozzi is headed to a discipline hearing because he wrote medical exemptions for patients who were being coerced into getting injections contrary to the principle of informed consent. Alexander also argued that the doctors' charter rights are being violated. Section 2 of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms reads that everyone has the freedom of conscience and religion, and freedom of thought, belief, opinion, and expression, including freedom of the press and other media of communication. Elizabeth Widner, counsel for the College of Physicians and Surgeons, challenged the argument, saying, "You have no evidence of a fishing expedition or that the college exceeded its scope." Adding, physicians are granted the statutory privilege to practice medicine. They do not have a right to practice medicine. She also emphasized that the Supreme Court has ruled that the college's actions are in fact valid. Now, prior to the hearing, the tribunal was inundated by requests to view the proceedings by supporters of the doctors. One communication that I saw read, "We need to flood them with requests so they realize how big of a public interest this is. Please share ferociously and get as many people to email requesting access." I also confirmed that after the hearing, the college received thousands of emails from various sources, some of them threatening violence. In our previous story, we showed that the cover of Druthers included a headline stating, 80 Canadian MDs vaxxed and dead. I contacted epidemiologist Dr. David Fisman, a former member of Ontario's COVID-19 science table. He responded, "A lot of the families know about this, and it's really hurtful. I knew two of the people they're including. One had long-standing cardiac issues, and the other had cancer, not related to vaccination." The government of Ontario has strongly supported vaccination for COVID-19, saying that vaccines are the best protection. Over a 2.5-week period, we sent numerous requests for a statement to the office of Parry Sound Muskoka MPP Graydon Smith. A spokesperson said that Canada Post is a federal crown corporation. Therefore, this situation is a federal matter. Magnetawan Mayor Sam Dunnett responded to our email regarding Druthers, and he replied that there are some newspapers and media who will denounce scientific evidence, adding, "I am sure that somewhere out there is data showing what the percentage of the people who received a COVID-19 vaccine shot have passed. I am also sure that there would be a record of death, explaining the cause of their death." Folks that write these stories do not see it needed or necessary to take the time to do the in-depth research that is vital in bringing all the facts to their story. We all know sensational stories will sell newspapers. Magnetawan Deputy Mayor John Hetherington also responded, saying, "Sorry, I didn't actually read that paper. Tossed it in the firewood box and lit the fire with it." The tribunal panel is currently reviewing the cases, and the date of the next hearing will be set once a decision is made. We will continue to follow this story.